Hi everybody, Steve Ward here with Mercedes-Benz of Draper. I want to show off this 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLC63. One of my very favorite cars. I was able to see one of the very first glimpses of these last fall in Germany in a Falterbach. Of course, AMG, these engines and everything from the brakes, the engines, and transmission are all tuned by AMG. And the engines are all hand assembled, so it was kind of fun to watch them build those engines in a Falterbach. This car is very special. We've got this Pan America grille now. If you look up on the front here, of course, everything about the AMG car is really special as far as, you know, the performance and things like that. The wheels, braking, but I love this new grille design where we've got you know, everything going up and down instead of you know, more with the more spread out with nothing in there. So to me, this gives it a lot of bite, a lot of aggressive looks to it. These flips in here, and of course you can see the intercoolers right up underneath here. They make this in this standard version and an S version. This is going to be just under 500 horsepower. If we open this up, you'll see that we've got the hot V engine. And what I mean by the hot V, and you can see them glowing back in there, they're kind of cool, is on a traditional, this is a V8 engine, it's a 4-liter V8 engine. You can see the person that actually hand assembled this engine. But the cool thing about it is, if you notice, the turbochargers are sitting up in the V of the engine, and they sit right in that V, and the exhaust is coming out the top, and the fresh air coming in from those intercoolers are coming up from the bottom, and that's basically backwards from most V8 engines. But the advantage to that is that we're going to get, you know, instant turbo response. But it's kind of fun to see them working there and kind of glowing. You can see the heat coming off of there. Beautiful design. We get a little bit more flair in the fenders over the traditional GLC. We've got these nice big rims, great big calipers and brakes, rotors, fantastic. If we come up here, a couple of other little goodies here. You'll notice that we're going to have a lot of nice safety standards, all inclusive. This was got blind spot assist, etc. And you can kind of see that there. You see a price tag right around $83,000, which to me is a bargain for all of that you're getting with this AMG vehicle. I don't know how they can make it so cheap, really, after seeing the facility and all that goes into these vehicles. So it's pretty amazing. 469 horsepower in this particular model. Note this one has a tow hitch, the standard 4-tipped AMG. They've done a really good job, whether you're buying the AMG or you're buying just the standard 300 or 43. They've done a really good job with this car. Lots of storage space here. Those seats will fold down. In fact, they have a quick release, but you're going to have to pull them back up because they're spring-loaded. Standard liftgate, standard roof rails. And listen to that thing. It sounds really good. We'll jump in and take it for a ride here in a second. Burmester high-end audio. Got a beautiful Alcantara type seat here. We've got heavy bolsters here with the suede in the middle. Again, you can see the Burmester high end here. Of course, this is how we adjust the seat. It's on both sides. A flat bottom steering wheel. Up here, nice big screen. If you notice it kind of floats up there, and some people are like, oh, it looks like my iPad's up there or whatever. There's a reason why they do this. If you notice, the top of the screen is basically the same height as the hood out there, and the idea is peripheral vision, so that things are safe as we're operating the system here. We can adjust the suspension. We can even adjust the exhaust note here, which is kind of fun. So if I roll down these windows, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not. And you can kind of feel it in the seat. And so you can hear the different noise there and this is not a simulated sound like a lot of these cars are putting simulated sounds through the speakers and stuff, so it gives you this impression that we're in a hot rod. This is a real performance vehicle, and what's happening is they actually have a flap back there in the exhaust just before the muffler, and it's going to either divert it through the muffler or out and around, and so that's why you're hearing different sounds there, but it's all tuned exhaust, and it's the real deal. We've got adaptive cruise control and steering assist, which part of that adaptive cruise control can actually steer for you. So there's a lot of autonomous features in the vehicle just to assist in your driving. You can hear it, you know, downshift and rev match there. We'll take it down the road a little bit. I'll leave the windows open. I do have it in the flap open position. So you can hear it. It's a very comfortable car. It's a nice size. It's not so overbearing as most SUVs are. It feels like a car, but we've got the ground clearance, we've got the V8 engine, the performance, all in this really nice sized package. Another thing you'll notice is that turning radius. You'll find that is the case with all of our Mercedes products. And that's one of the things that people really notice right away is how tight the car will turn. Of course, this is all-wheel drive. So we just turned it off, right? So now this is going to do that unless I'm in some kind of a sport mode. I'm just in eco mode. So now when I take my foot off the brake, it starts back up, saves fuel. Now if I hit this, if you notice, I've got different individual, comfort, sport plus modes. And you'll notice that again the exhaust note changing. Also, it will if I hit the Sport Plus mode, it's going to stiffen up my suspension. I can't override that here. So there's a lot of adjustability in both the suspension setup as well as the shift points, and that's what's happening with the regular stuff. But you can tell in Sport mode it's quite a bit louder. Now you can hear it rev match there again. A lot of fun. Come down, drive this car. I've got a few of these in stock, including the S model, and the S is going to have a little bit more horsepower and goodies in the transfer in the differential and things like that. So I invite you down to take it for a ride and see what you think. Again, my name is Steve with Mercedes-Benz of Draper. 801-222-4400. Come down, take it for a ride.